just in front of the new site of the American Embassy, and as you can well imagine, the atmosphere here is that an historic event is taking place. Now, the American president, although earlier thought there was speculation that he could be here for the ceremony, he has not arrived. He has sent, as you mentioned, his daughter Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner. At an event yesterday marking this occasion, invitations were sent out to all 86 diplomatic missions in Israel, but only 33 responded positively, and included among them were the missions of Paraguay and Guatemala, both of whom are expected to move their embassies to Jerusalem later this month. There were also representatives from Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania and the Czech Republic, but very important, there were no representatives attending from Western countries belonging to the European Union, so that surely shows a growing rift within the European bloc. Now, the Americans have been putting a lot of pressure on countries to sign up and approve this move, although there is a lot of resistance internationally to it. We have seen the US Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, resorting to dirty tactics and writing a threatening letter.
As you consider the vote, I want you to know the President and the US take this vote personally. He will be watching this vote carefully and has requested I report back on those who voted against us. Thank you for your consideration.
As part of the international reaction, the Turkish President Erdogan has said that this move clearly shows that the United States has chosen to be part of the problem and not part of the solution, and that the United States has lost its mediating role in the peace process. Now, this comes as we continue to receive rising casualty figures. The latest figures we have are more than 30 people who have been killed in clashes on the Gaza border and also in various Palestinian cities throughout the West Bank. We are hearing about hundreds of people who have been injured. And this comes as the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu himself says that more embassies, ironically, should move to Jerusalem, as this would bring about peace. But certainly the figures and the actions on the ground don't allude to this. Take a listen.
Move your embassies to Jerusalem because it's the right thing to do. Move your embassies to Jerusalem because it advances peace.
Security here in Jerusalem, as you can well imagine, is tense. There are reinforcements right around the embassy where I'm standing, keeping people away. At the same time, more and more questions are being asked. If the current violence that we're witnessing is a response to the embassy move, well then just how exactly does the American president try to think that he is going to cut, as he has said, the deal of the century between Israelis and Palestinians?